All right, here on figure transformation, what I'm going to demonstrate is cable, low row, and high rows. So again, all too often we're missing kind of key components of our routines, maybe because we don't know any different exercises, or maybe we kind of struggle with form. So on a cable machine, you're going to hook two D handles together, and that's going to allow it, and depending on the apparatus you're using. So what I want to make sure I do, always start off lighter if you're not sure about the weight of what you're doing. I want my wrist to be straight. I want to take the weight straight back with me. My core is tight. I hinge over. Now this should be pointing kind of right to where I want to go. So again, I got a good angle. So I pull in, I separate them ever so slightly. But again, it's the shoulders that are doing the movement. All too often I see people just kind of focus on bending the elbows. All movement is in terms of timing. So kind of any back movement starts with the retraction of the shoulder blade. And then I got to continue that timing movement. And that's a key component when exercising, to make sure that we got our timing down, because it's going to throw off our elbows, it's going to throw off our shoulders, and it changes and alters an exercise completely. If we're going to go with a high, now you could choose it to kind of do it standing. I'd have to use a really heavy weight. If I chose to do it that way, I kind of use high angles. In some ways, this is a really good way to know if you're pulling with your back or your arms. So if I'm here, so I take the weight back, I'm leaning. If I'm in my back, I can hang out here. If I go to my arms, I'm going to start to fall. So a good way to know or understand if you're in your back or in your arms is to know, can I maintain this pulling with my back? If I'm in my arms, I'm going to feel like I'm going to fall over. So same thing, I take that angle and I pull. Now I could do this again, kneeling, get a bigger angle. And now we're going to kind of come down and in a little bit. One other key thing that I didn't say, that I should be saying, is your head. Okay, all too often on rowing exercises, people are moving the head. Again, changes and alters an exercise completely. Especially if you suffer from headaches or have neck issues and you're getting headaches and you're wondering why, it's most likely because the head isn't staying stable through your exercises. Maybe you're looking left too often or right. There's plenty of different things. More than happy to discuss them with people. But those are your angles. Careful of the wrist curling. Huge thing that everybody tends to do more often than not. So if you have any questions or comments in terms of positioning on any of those exercises, feel free to ask. Thank you.